Hello, and welcome back to Silksong. Now, before we even start, I have to acknowledge that the last portion of the last episode was unfortunately muted while I was mopping the floor with the Coral Tower. But what happened is I accidentally hit the shortcut that I had to mute the microphone, which was right next to the pause button. So, lesson learned. You know, mistakes are gonna happen, and I've now moved that button all the way across to the other side of the keyboard. So that should never happen again. And I'm glad it didn't affect most of the episode. Hopefully the action was enough to make up for it. So with that said, let's jump right back into the Coral Tower. Still don't have a map. We don't even really have a marker over here. But we are in a dream. So that wouldn't make any sense. Let's see what we got. More yelling. But I do now have enough practice. Ooh, maybe I can hit this guy off. There you go, right where you belong. Ooh. Can help the grounded one to his grave. It's almost like the hardy fool from Hollow Knight. Ooh, this guy is annoying because no matter where you stand relative to him, he can hit you. Okay. Yep, just like that. I think we can. And see, there's no real place to stand. I guess he didn't see that one coming. Oh my god. Okay, very close. I'm trying. The weave light gonna allow me to just do that. Okay, bad. Just need to shut my mouth. Oh no! I thought it tracked my location when I was above, so it was gonna dive over me. But here we go. The mic shouldn't cut out this time, I promise. And there we are. So it looks like our mic is still good, and I guess you didn't see the climb up this shortcut, but did it the first time not realizing I could have just thrown the Silksong out. There we go. They keep giving us abilities, expecting us to use them. Might as well use them. There you go, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh. Oh, I will want to take this guy out if possible. What the hell? They're trading places so quickly. This guy, I'm pretty sure I can bully him. Thank you. Thank you for standing there and eating it. Luckily, they're only one hit each. Now you still got me. Okay, I thought maybe I could bounce. Oh my god! I thought maybe I could bounce. I want to save the rest of my silk for healing. It was worth the effort. Thank you for not slapping me in the face, little guy. Okay, easy enough. In isolation. There's not a lot to him. Now these guys would be well worth using the the Threadstorm on. Interesting. These flying guys kind of look like shrimp almost. You see that little tail. Ooh. And if he's backed into a corner, definitely know where he can go. Where'd everyone go? Uh-oh. Definitely not the direction I was holding the stick. There we go. I'm surprised I can stand on that without any damage. Crust King Khan. Here we go. Wow. Oh, there's music. It's very fitting for the name Khan, I must say. I think we can... Can't really do a whole lot by hitting them. If this is the only attack he has, it's not too big of a deal. I think we can maybe bounce on him while bouncing on the shard. Oh my god. Alright, he still got me. Ooh, looks like we can. I'll just heal again. The reason I don't use the charge attack is because it's so hard to hit multiple buttons at once. It's almost like you need to claw. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we can heal. Look at that. That's the absolute advantage of being able to farm. Okay, I thought I might be able to fit. Hornet's small, but she's not that small. There we go. Thank you so much for giving me a little space. Now's not the time. I wonder if I have enough time to charge an attack there. I see, here's, and then I lose my charge when I heal. But I just hit buttons accidentally. What the hell? Okay, he's attacking at a prodigious rate now. I wonder if he's ever gonna stop. Oh, wow. Kind of hides his hitbox there behind the coral. No. Oh, I see it now. There's two puffs of smoke. Nope. Now's not the time. Oh, god damn it. He can also move while I'm trying to approach. That's the issue. Yep, so he jumps after he does that, because, why wouldn't he? No! I just saw that at the last second. You know what we could do? Oh, that's not the up direction. Just trying to do something like that. There we go. Okay, a little too cheeky there. No, okay. He's not leaving me any room. Very lucky I can heal, because I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to. Oh my god!
Our claws to crush, our claws to rule, our claws to save them all.
Tyrant. Seems to be some magical things going on. I think there was a seal on him. Maybe that's what that web was. And now it's gone. Obtained the encrusted heart. It beats deep and slow. So, there's one down. If I can navigate. Has been claimed from Crust King Khan. Very interesting boss fight. I guess we'll take a sit, because why not? It definitely stayed away from me more than I thought he was going to. I had speculated based on the trailer that he was going to get in our faces a little bit more, but he was mostly just a far-range attacker. You know, his size wouldn't imply that playstyle. A hardened warrior, lord of a bygone age, able to command the coral crust to his bidding. And for his stern stewardship, his legion seemed utterly loyal. For less combative bugs, his would have been a hard rule. Okay. But the other two, as we've established, are probably not going to be so easy to get a hold of.
Hey, I thought I destroyed you.
Looks like there's a statue mender somewhere. And the door remains open, so we can always go back if there's ever another reason to. But now that we've got that out of the way, I'm surprised they'd put two of them so close together. You wouldn't guess based on how they've been distributing the other quest markers in this game so far, but there it is. So I guess maybe we take a venture to we do have some quests to accomplish, do we not? I guess I can read a few more descriptions here. Karak Gore, heavy, hard-shelled charger, relying on weight and strength. Far tougher for being matched inside their encrusted domain. They must have lived their whole lives within their tower to command it so. Of course, we have a core crust Karaka, overgrown elder, able to spawn burning bubbles. Oh, is that what they are? From within its coral-cased shell. This bug's fusion with the crust growth, it seems intentional, though I imagine the union is far from comfortable. Yes, and I did read the item descriptions, or the enemy descriptions in the last episode while it was muted, but I don't think I'm going to go through them again. We did miss out on this Yo Mama. Such a funny name. But when defeated, it splits into many smaller forms, yet another remarkable creature of this land before the monarch. Okay. So, I guess to save you the trek back, I'll skip to the next point of interest. And we're back. So, I didn't travel far, but I did notice there's a little bit of a purple bloom in this area. I don't think that wall is grabbable, but that's why we have this. Ooh. Certainly does look like spores. Oh, I think I recognize this effect. Okay, we're not taking damage yet. Vault Nest. Okay. Boys and girls, we're officially off the map. Very odd. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of space in between Mount Faye and the Sands of Karak. Could be that it's a very horizontal area just tucked away here, or it could eventually lead to a shortcut to Mount Faye. That would be nice, because I don't want to have to keep going the long way around. Ooh, looks like we're cave diving. Reminds me of No Man's Sky. And of course we already know what those do. Mm-hmm. I've seen it all before. Oh my god. Okay, well, I didn't think it would be... it would hurt me when it wasn't active. I think we can harpoon over there. And then just climb like that. I keep hearing howling. Not just here, but back at the coral tower as well. It could just be the coming from the abyss like it's always been, and I'm just now making the connection. Okay, this is gonna be some tough timing here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. What the hell? Voltverm? What am I fighting? Oh my god. It comes out in different locations. Oh, okay, you got me. Honestly, it looks like a sack of worms, if I had to accurately describe it. Oop. So far, very telegraphed attacks. Oh, I thought I could beat the light, but apparently not. One more to heal. It might even be recycling the same pattern over and over again. Boop. Very lucky. As long as the sides of the room aren't damaging, I think we're gonna be fine. Because we can just run into it if we're feeling scared. Ah! Yeah, so far, nothing special. It didn't even have a phase 2. A coiled nest of charged worms assaults intruders with bolts of crackling electricity. Barely a bug, and possessing only basic thought, yet instinct alone proved enough to turn it deadly. So it seems like my initial hypothesis about the... what was it called? The vivarium? The memoriam being sort of microcosm of all the areas in the world turned out to be correct. It's just going to be a question of, are these electrical worms going to be found anywhere else? A volt filament. Charged organ from a defeated Voltverm. Can be called a round thread, imbuing silk skills with electric charge. Ooh, so it's a power-up for our skill or our silk arts. So in the first game, they gave us explicit upgrades for our soul blast Looks like we're gonna have to get out of here the hard way. And, of course, they imbued them with shade to make them more powerful. But it looks like in this game, they've sort of relegated that function to a tool. Now, you'd think you know, fighting a boss would be the cap to the area, but it looks like there's even more. Perhaps some craft metal? Some purple craft metal? To make a purple tool? A hardened outcrop of Voltridian. Ooh! New Materium entry. Which I guess we aren't going to see until later. We do have this encrusted heart. Enlivened heart of Crust King Khan. It beats deep and slow, as we know. There was an area that I marked using a black marker around the deep docks, where there was a pile of flint stone, and one of the other things I was you know, spoiled on, but also missed out on, was that there was a tool, or yes, it was a tool, I believe, around this area, somewhere here, around the top of, I believe it was this room. So we'll just leave a marker there to come back, and then I believe with that tool, we'll be able to do whatever needs to be done in that black marker. So I guess this was just for the Materium. Alright. Nice to have it. Oh! There's no right side there. The question is, can I use a wall climb safely? It looks like I can. Okay, very pretty lights. Am I going back? Going back a different way? Aha! I see. So this was sort of a dead end. Ooh. Very careful. Cool. So I'm eager to find a bench now, because I want to see how that looks on our map. No benches around immediately, but what do you say? Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, looks like this is a one-way trip only. Unless... No, I'll just skip ahead to the next bench. And we're back. So we're here in the sands of Karak. I'm gonna travel to the slab, because I do want to see if we can find the pinstress, or the yes, I believe I called her a pin master before. That was not correct. We don't need to sit at this bench here. We can probably just keep moving forward. Now, she said it was the storm side, or the stormward side of the mountain. That could be at the top. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. This whole place looks like it's endured a storm. Excuse me. Ah, see, yeah, I didn't think they would just hang us out to dry, because I still have no idea what that means. Okay. Oop. That was horrendous. We'll just re-up that. Here we go. That's quite the very frail maneuver. Just have to take it slow then. Okay, so far so good. They might have us winding around. Oop. I don't know why I did that. You know what? Here we go. We're just going to go in this general direction. Maybe we'll find something. Maybe we won't. What if we do something like that? Is this the way? Looks like I lucked out. Okay, thank you for going to the left. I was getting sick and tired of your shenanigans. Honestly, how do you even fly like that? Now you're just showing off. I'm gonna assume there's nothing to the right. There it is. Ow! Should look where I'm going. That's my fault. Okay. You know, if the spikes blend in with the snow, can you truly blame me? You know what? We do have a bench here, so let's be smart. And then, I think there's no real way, unless we cheese it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is just a tall bird from Greymoor. Yeah. This isn't the pinstress. Right? You're kidding me. Is she really dead? Well, damn. Oh my god! Dude! Team Cherry! I was getting emotional there, man. I thought they were gonna leave more markers ahead to sort of throw us off, but yeah, I did not expect. I guess I should have, considering her whole thing is falling asleep during the day. A little bit of narcolepsy never hurt anybody. Aha, Needlebug! Who else would dare wake a pinstress with such force? Saw my wish, I'm guessing. You're hoping to fulfill it.
That's fine.
I know what you are seeking, pinstress. A death duel. An end from battle, not cavern's collapse. I can oblige, to a point, but a greater challenge still awaits me below. Whatever else you're about, you might find it's futile now, Needlebug. The black quakes. Forlim's finale arrives. So let's stop the yapping, aye? How about we begin? Let's see at least one of us end true to our nature. Challenge the pinstress? I would love to. Okay, here we go. It's so rare in Hollow Knight to actually be able to fight these NPCs that are talked up so much. So the fact that we can actually is just an absolute privilege, I would say. Okay, let's try to focus up here and make it last a little bit longer than it's going. Whew, okay, you got me. Good thing I sat at that bench, huh? Okay, that's not too bad of a climb. More than anything, I'd like to save the calluses on my hands from forming. And that's going to save us a lot of time. We do also have a lot of silk to use there. Ooh. What if she was actually dead now? You know what? I could probably challenge her with the stick click, now that I think about it. Needlebug, those black quakes, Forlum's finale is fast arriving. Raise your blade. Let's see at least one of us end true to our nature. Okay. Second time's the charm. Okay, she does happen to stay really far out of reach. Okay, I would disagree. But it's just something else we gotta learn. Okay, multiple dashes, multiple consecutive dashes at that. If I see her dash, I'm gonna know what to expect. Oh, okay. You got me. Interesting boss fight so far. It's very hard to approach. Oh, yep. And then possibly another one. And you can't even punish. Man. Okay. And then the other way, perhaps? Okay. I think I could hit her from behind if I aim it correctly. Yeah. I was just trying to jump before she initiated that. Shouldn't take too long now that we know the way. And then we could even regenerate a little bit of silk before claiming this one. Although, you know, I rarely employ this strategy, but we could save the cocoon for a silk refresh. So let's try this. Oh no, she's out cold. Literally. How about that? No? No takers? Okay. I could be using the wrong crest for this fight. I might actually just want like the beast or the... Oop. Okay, well, there's my cocoon, I guess. The beast or the reaper. There we go. So she does have a limit on her dash there. Okay, that's a little bit quick. Okay. I can't thread storm if she keeps backing away. Ooh, very nice animation. Holy crap. That's that same attack we saw from the Sentinel. Ooh, okay, now she's starting to do multiple attacks in a row. What we could do is use the harpoon a little bit like that. Okay, that's not gonna keep me safe though. Oh, and then she just jumps into you, man. That's not fair. Oh. I have a feeling this is gonna be as hard as the Sentinel. Depending on if she has even more phases, it could be even harder. So let's be smart and put on a crest that makes sense. Do you have this Architect? I don't think that's the one. Let's go for the Reaper. Yeah, let's go for the Reaper. And then, for my ability, let's try the Cross Stitch. It feels like a good one since she does dash at us a lot. And then we could even electrify it with the Volt Filament. I was about to say the Volt Filament. The Long Claw is pretty nice. If I gotta choose between the Long Claw and the Weave Light, I'm gonna take the Long Claw off. And then, don't think we need to think too hard about the rest of it. I think that those are the main priorities right there. Let's take this, speed things up a little bit. Wake up! If only I could play her a song to wake her up. Okay, gotta remember, we have an electrified counter now. Oh my god, she went off the screen, dude. What a first move. Ooh, take extra damage. Okay, bad start. It's gonna be a little bit to get back to full health. That's where the fun comes from. Okay. As long as it's only one hit point. That's the danger right there, is the jumping up when you're trying to punish. You have to remember how this crest works. We can farm. I wonder if I could hit those back at her. We can sort of cancel our jump by using an immediate downward attack. That's a little bit of intel. Okay, waste. Complete waste. Can do something like this. I think that's probably a little bit safer. Yep, and then I immediately get punished. Oh, thank you, dice. I fully expect jumps after that series of attacks. Man, this movement. We can actually stagger. That's beautiful. Okay, bait it out, and then stay safe. Oh, she just goes way too fast. I'm trying to use the counter, but I also want to heal. You gotta choose, man. In life, you gotta prioritize. Oh, no! That might have been the first time she did a triple dash in that round. And here we go. That's right, we can't wake her up like this. Maybe if I play the other song? Oh, okay. A little bit of a wonky downward strike on the Reaper. I don't think I'm gonna get used to it. If I had to guess how much, you know, what percentage of the fight I had completed there, maybe like, I'd guess 60%. Ooh, maybe I could even attack her upward like this. Oh my god, just the unpredictability. Nope. Okay, but I can heal. And then back again. She's gonna jump. Oh, I had to walk into it. And then even if I counter. Oh my god, I took maximum damage. Oh, what the hell? Not good. No. Back at it again. So I'm gonna have to take it really slow, I think, whether I like it or not, and just jump, because I'm trying to attack that, but she's just too safe during that dash. So I just have to wait for her to wind down, and then maybe give her one little smack on the butt, on the rump. Maybe coming the other way. Yes, thank you. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This way the fight's gonna go very slow, but at least it's gonna be possible. There we go, and then wait for another one. Beautiful. Man, that's 4 dashes, huh? You wouldn't expect it. This might be the strat. Okay, I just want to see if we do have the weave light, so we do have another counter. Okay, good. Didn't know if that would get a single hit on her, but it looks like we got one. All that matters is that I have enough to counter again. I mean, that's just pathetic. How do you miss there? Bait it. And counter the next time she dashes. Okay, you know, that's a fast attack. You can't blame me. A little bit of a passive fight. Whoa! Did you see that? Yeah, it jumped right in. And then maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get enough to actually heal. Ooh. Okay, but it seems to be working so far. See what I mean? And counter. Rinse and repeat. Whoop, whoop. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna get hit by that sometime. What the hell? Okay, now I definitely need to heal. Or maybe not. I'm gonna try to heal. Because I think I can dodge well enough. Ooh! I don't think I've seen that before. I could also just leave the arena. I'm pretty sure. Okay, 2 more to heal. Okay, that's not good. Especially when they put the vignette on the screen. Give me a heal. Whoa, that was it? A blade maiden of a once renowned warrior sect survived long beyond the rest of her order. I like her, for her willingness to teach and her spirit still strong, despite a long age spent solitary. She has my respect. You know, not the most fun we've ever had in this game, but you love to see it nonetheless. More content is never a bad thing. Gah! Bested fair! And yet you choose to stay the killing blow? I can test you, Pinstress, and myself for what's to come, but I will not cut you down. Despite its quakes, Farloom's demise is not as certain as it seems. I shall act to change that fate. If I succeed at my task, the land that remains will require the watch of strong bugs like you. Well, ain't you an inspiration? Making me seem a right fool. Here thinking only on the end while you're looking to a future fair. Seems you've beaten me twice, Needlebug. Both my pin's edge and my heart's resolve. Wish granted. For your talents, Needlebug, in blade and strength and restraint, take this emblem of my order. Hadn't ever thought another would be joining our slimmer ranks, but you're as deserving a member as has ever come before. As has ever come before. Man, they're making liberal use of them apostrophes, I'll tell you what. Even on this mountain, it looks like she's also got some fleece under there. So what did we get? We have a pin something or other. Was it I can't find it. It's not on the quest screen. I might have just missed it here. I'm assuming it's a tool. There it is. I'm just blind, apparently. Emblem of the Order of the Pinstress. The old blade masters of Farloom. Reduces charge time of needle strike. There we go. So that's probably the analog to the... I'm not even going to pretend to remember what it was called. The charm. The Nailmaster charm. Nailmaster's glory. There we go. Just got to jumpstart the memory, you know. It's like pulling on a gas engine ripcord. You just got to try a few times. Don't know if you've heard it, Needlebug, but supposedly there's a gleaming secret hidden at this mountain's core. Meant to be a marvel, or so my sister's past once told. A giant cavern, all of crystal. If you're hanging around these heights and time's allowing, maybe you'll get to seeking it. Of course, you'd first have to find the entrance. But once you've certainly shown the skills to wriggle up in there, provided you're so inclined. A mighty battle we've had, my friend. Time now to get your all-important business. I'll be wishing for your success. Interesting. Says there's a cavern of crystal. Now, I don't know if we've already visited that, but now that the world has ended, there might be a way somewhere in this middle area. She did say core, so I'm assuming that's what is going on over here. And it looks like, you know, against my wishes or to my, what's the word? I don't know. I was hoping that we would get like some map here for Volt Nest, kind of like how we got for the Wisp Thicket. To my disappointment, I suppose. So let's keep going here. I guess we'll find Pinstress back at her abode at some point in the future. But for now, I think I'm gonna skip to. If I don't find the entrance to the core, I'm going to skip to the deep docks, and we'll poke around over there. And we're back. Now, as I was looking around, I was trying to climb this area here, and I couldn't see a way up. Because, you know, there's no wall to grab. But I noticed, or remembered, we had our Silksong, and I realized we could do a little advanced technique here. If we release the Silksong early, we could actually jump up there. But if we, you know, happen to hit the ceiling, then it's a little hard to jump up again. So just wanted to put that on camera, because it is pretty cool. It does send her, like if you cancel it early, it does send her a little bit higher. You get a little bit of a momentum boost. So, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep looking for that secret entrance. And we're back. Might as well give the mask maker a visit.
Late you are, and already a mask, already a face. It is for those without that I must carve. Until caverns collapse, the masks must be made.
Oh, I see. We gotta remember what we need to do here. Yes. Speak with me.
Back again, old one. The effects of your altercation with the Pale Mother. Those are plainly sensed. The fate for these caverns feels grim. I'll take it things have taken a turn for more complicated. Or was this the aftermath anticipated all along?
In our meeting, a mortal blow was dealt, but the monarch's desperate death throes now threaten to take this whole kingdom with her.
Ha! I'm not surprised. It's always the way. Aye, your ancient kind, vying for domination, and us mortal bugs squashed unseen underneath.
It was freedom I sought, Maker. Naive perhaps, but this is not the fate I wish to come. Okay. So it looks like he doesn't have anything else for us. I might be foolishly searching for this entrance to the core, but I'll keep trekking. And we're back. I think I might have found it. You know, doesn't that look oddly like an entrance to a suspicious crystal cave? Let's try this out. Ooh. I was this close to giving up because I had figured I'd already found, this one crystal cave here, which was a secret. So that might have been what she was referring to, but I'm glad I didn't give up. And we know that icy water is in fact deadly, but I can harpoon through it, it seems. Oop. Okay. We're still alive. Still alive. And the only question is, can I bounce on this ice? Right, it seems like I can stand on it at the very least. Ooh, I see what needs to be done. Okay, didn't expect a platforming puzzle in Hollow Knight. Certainly didn't. What fresh hell awaits me now? Very beautiful locale, I must say. Almost reminds me of the fairy fountain from The Legend of Zelda. Oh. Bright Vein. Sure is. So we can stand on these. Oh! No, we can't. Well, that shows me. There we go. Ooh, it almost looks like that was the extent of our adventure. So I'll just skip ahead. And we're back. Alright, now with full health, we can just run buck wild. But let's try not to. Let's try to actually do it the correct way. There we go. I did not check the left side, so maybe I do that first, right? Shouldn't take that long. Whoa. An outcrop of magnetite. Is this what magnetite is? Because we've seen those platforms, right, that temporarily disassemble. So I didn't actually make the connection that that's what that material was. But there we go. See, I told you it wouldn't take long. I stay true to my word. Alright, you know how to do this by now. No, okay, thank you, Team Cherry, thank you for that. No, I kid. Obviously, I have no one to blame but myself. There we go. But I do blame them for making that glacier appear as though it was a standable platform when it wasn't. Shame on you, Team Cherry. Shame. Do you want to just make sure there's nothing in that direction before we head on up? And this is what I was afraid of. Think we could skip that first one there. Ooh. I don't know if there's a way up for us. Unless there's a shaft in this direction. Haha! Oh my god! Chonker! Yep, that's about what I expected. Just theorizing that I can bounce on the spikes. Okay, complete failure in every avenue. We might even be able to skip a little bit further, but I just want to make sure I grab that guy for the journal. This is a Neminord. Huge flighted creature formed from cold shard. Whatever the hell that happens to be. Oh, and it respawns. Okay. Is this? Yes, we can climb up this wall, and then we'll just have a grand old time looking for secrets. We only need to kill 3 of these guys, so might as well handle it while we're here. There we go. And this larger form carries so much weight, it can barely move from its place. Much like in real life. Whoop! Here we go! They are gracious enough to pop us up high enough that we can just keep going. Like that. And when will this wild ride end? Oh, until they say so, apparently. Right. I mean, it's segments like these that make me appreciate the depth of the platforming in this game. I think we might want to go up this side. No. Part of the issue is that it's hard to see what's climbable and what's not. Like this. And then we just keep going. Very cool. It's like she's breaking through. And this is the first of the last mask shards. Indeed, the map is not going to grow any further since we are inside of an area, like the last time. So, I guess all that's left to do now is fight our way out. Man, who knew it would be such a gauntlet just to get back down? Oop. It's okay. We have the health. We can tank it. Alright, very cool. Wonder if there's a shortcut here to get back down again. Maybe if I had like a big bomb or something. Definitely appreciate the ability to do that. Let me out! Okay, I'm glad I didn't miss that. Was definitely feeling like there was a possibility I would have to get spoiled on it, but no, we made the right moves. So, I think I'll just make my way back to this bench here and call that an episode. You know, it's been fun in the moments between getting lost and finding our way again. Mount Faye, not my favorite area to traverse of all time, given how sparse the benches are, and you know how much of a callus this tends to form on my knuckles. But I hope it was a little kinder to you than it was to me. So, next time, I think we're going to go to the deep docks. We're going to get whatever tool is over here, and we're going to see what we can do with it. And then we're going to try to continue looking for a way in to this encounter here. And then if we can't make any progress in that direction, we'll come over in this direction, and we'll explore some of the far fields in Greymore. So, I hope you look forward to that. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Silksong, and I will see you next time!